I'm talking to you. To all of you givers out there, give, give, give. You're so free-hearted. Know your limits because takers don't have any. One more time. Givers, know your limits because takers don't have any. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Antoinette. It's a day of love. I want to, give you something to look at. Love. Let's talk about humans, as we always do. People will use you and use you. You will show up at their beck and call out of the kindness of your heart. Today, we're talking about being a giver, free-hearted. You'll give the shirt off your back. You don't care. It's more where that came from. You're just concerned about the human condition and making sure someone else is okay. I talked to a woman earlier today, right? Y'all know I always have a story for you, okay? I talked to a woman earlier. She was explaining some things to me. And I told her, you don't have to listen to me now, but you need to set up some boundaries. You're here, you're there, everywhere, at everybody's beck and call. And then you find yourself abandoned, rejected, ignored, not considered by the very ones that you put your neck on the line for. At what point are you going to look at reality and let that lead you in another direction? I'm not telling you to allow people to change you, but I am telling you, you need to focus your giving on those who are ready to receive and reciprocate. And if it isn't that, you need to give to those where your spirit leads you to give. This way, if you get ignored or abandoned or what have you, you may not feel some way about it so deep. But when it's people who are near and dear to your heart and you are extending yourself, you may feel some type of way when they turn their back on you. Okay? You may feel some type of way when you get in need and you go back to those same folks and they tell you, no, I can't help you. When you know they have an abundance. This is why we talk about on this channel, everyone who is in your circle, everyone who is in your life, even your blood relatives, it doesn't mean that these people are on your team. It doesn't mean that they have your best interest at heart. I don't care how long they have been in your lives. I know I've spent years, decades, okay? I'm not going to give you my age right now, but decades being in the corner of others. And when my day came, they didn't reciprocate. And for some of them, I became very upset and I let them have it. But those lessons taught me something. I haven't been in that predicament anymore. Not like that. Because I allowed that to teach me something. And based off the way that you feel when people hurt you good enough, okay, when they leave you abandoned long enough, you'll learn how to use the muscles in your own calves. You'll learn how to be the help that you need. And as I told y'all in my first book, Crazy Enough to Jump, you will learn that the best help is at the end of your wrist. What's at the end of your wrist? This way, your hand and your fingers. You got to get to work. It's time out for expecting people to come through for you, expecting people to throw you out a lifeline every time there is a hint of trouble. Do you guys not see the economy? Okay, look around you. Now, some people are booming now, but that's not the vast majority of people. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are in a bad, sad state. And when you have had one experience, because for some people, it only takes one time for them to learn a lesson. But for some others, it takes you 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 times before you realize you've had enough. Or maybe I'm talking to you for the first time and you're like, man, Antoinette, that's me. I put myself out there all the time. And man, I've never really thought to retract. I've never really thought to retreat and put that same energy that I focus on others on me. Because I'm sure you still have dreams, aspirations. There are goals that you still need to meet, money you need to make, people you need to meet. things around the house that need to be done, and you sitting up here jumping in your car, running back and forth, trying to help somebody. If God, the Spirit, is leading you to go and help folks, by all means, do it. Obey, honor that. Because there is a blessing in obedience. You hear me? There is a blessing in obedience when the Spirit is leading you to make a move. The Holy Spirit of the Most High God is leading you to make a move, do something, say something, get on it. But when you're being asked, when people are soliciting help from you and all of this, sit on it first before you just jump and give an answer. Sit on it first. And yeah, I know every situation doesn't call for that. But the more you sit with decisions before you make them and weigh out the options, the more you are prepared for the future. Because you start making decisions based off what it is. Okay? You sit with yourself and you really ask yourself the questions. Do I need to do this? Or am I just feeling sorry for the person? Is this a battle that I need to assist them in fighting? Or do I need to stand back and let that karma get them? Do I need to stand back and let them learn how to find a solution? Because I'm sure you've probably looked at a couple of folks and you said, man, if all they have to do is A, B, and C. Have you ever told your children or a friend or family member or associate, hey, man, have you ever tried this? And they say, no, I never tried that. Bam. Thank you so much. That was the solution I needed. That was the answer I needed. Sometimes when people sit in their problem, in their dilemma, without a lifeline, they're able to come up with a solution by using their own mind. But when you're always running to aid, you strip them of that opportunity for them to learn, for them to exercise their own brain. Okay? So when things are presented to you, sit with it and ask yourself some questions. Like I said, is this for me to solve? Is this my battle to fight? Can I afford to do this? Do I have the money right now to give it to them? Because they may not pay me back when they say they're going to pay me back. Can I afford to lose something? Is it really a good idea to let them move in with me? They say they only need about 3 weeks. Is this a wise decision for me to let them move in for 3 weeks? There's no guarantee that they'll be gone in 3 weeks. Okay? Before you make a quick decision, ask yourself the questions and make sure you're not moving on impulse. You're not moving because their emergency has become your emergency. And now, 6 months in, you're miserable. You hate the decision that you made. You're kicking yourself day and night, wondering, why did you tell them yes? If you have ever experienced anything remotely close to what I'm talking about, I hope you have learned a lesson. People are people. They are human beings, flawed and all. Make sure that when you're out here trying to be Superman or Superwoman for everybody else, that you're making sure you're straight. You're making sure you're good. You're making sure that you are fed. You're making sure that you have a little fun on the side. Not fun, F-U-N, F-U-N-D. Make sure you have a little fun on the side. Just in case you need to take a couple days off. Because y'all know how it is with certain jobs, depending on what you get paid and depending on your expenses, you can't afford to take a day or two off. You can't. So when you're going to put yourself on the line financially and knowing that, gosh, if they don't pay me back, you talk about my livelihood. You're talking about my groceries that I usually get every week. If you don't pay me back Friday, think on it. Process it. Well, friend, I need an answer right now. I'm talking about them. Friend, I need an answer right now. Bruh, come on. I need an answer right now. Hey, I understand that, but I got to think on it. I can't just make a quick decision. I need to check out my calendar. I need to check my account. I need to talk to wifey. I need to talk to my husband. I need to check the things that are assigned to me. I need to check out my life before I just give you an answer. I get it. That's an emergency to you. But even with that, People will squander over their funds, squander over their jobs, squander over opportunities, squander over people. And then when they get in the hot seat, they want you to hurry up and pull them out because they can't stand that burn. But in order for you to be all right, you're going to have to allow some people to burn. It's not going to kill them. It's going to teach them just like you had to learn. I hope this video has ignited you in some way, shape, or form. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.